Wow, this place is so big! I wish Tree could see it. But if she really did go far away, maybe she's already been to a city like this? Where could she be?
Ugh! Don't touch me!
I just wanted to ask a question. Oh well.
You creep! Is going around scaring lone women your idea of fun?
I didn't mean to scare her.
How is she supposed to react when a big wolf comes out of nowhere and singles her out while she's alone at night?
I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
You'd better be sorry! I'm watching you, wolf! Go back to wherever you came from! You think you could do whatever you want just because you're a wolf? Even I could take you on, if you don't get out of here right now!
Oh, is this a food stand?
That's right. You look about as hungry as a wolf.
But you're not afraid of me too, are you?
Afraid of a hungry little dog? Never. Your kind's good for business.
Oh, I can eat here then?
Come now, darling. Don't be shy.
You sell crepes?
Only the very best. I'll make you one on the house just to prove it.
Wow, really? You're so nice.
You don't mind a little chat while I whip this up for you, right?
Not at all.
We don't see many wolves here in Daifuku. Where are you from, darling?
Not sorbet. My pack moves around a lot, but we call our home Vanilla.
Mount Sorbet, huh? My family used to live near there. We ran a little farm for a few years. My sister's the real farmer, though. She and her husband owned the land at the time. They moved out somewhere safer once their baby came. Pretty odd for a pair of rabbits to have a single child, but that's my sister for you. Come to think of it, having only one partner's a bit odd, too.
It's odd. I thought that was expected.
It's definitely not for rabbits. I've got 2 partners waiting at home. I honestly can't imagine how I would have handled all my children without them all these years.
Wow, I've never heard something like that. Raising a bunch of kids sounds tough, so it definitely makes sense.
Makes sense you find it odd, too. The dogs that pass through here never tend to have more than a few siblings. Oh, I must sound like such a busybody always asking customer things like that.
I can't speak for everyone, but I sure do appreciate a stranger being so friendly with me.
We ain't strangers anymore, darling. Call me Castella.
Oh, I'm Trick. Nice to meet you, Castella.
Well, now your crepe is ready, Trick. Bon appetit.
It was really delicious. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome, darling. I don't mind doing favors for someone who looks so worn out.
Did I really look worn out?
Well, sure. As a mother, I've got a sense for it. You're pushing yourself too hard.
Can't do much about that. The reason I'm traveling is to look for a friend.
Sounds important. Takes the fun out of traveling when you're fixed on your destination. Well, if you're out seeing the world, may as well start to smell the metaphorical roses. Go easy on yourself, Trick.
Okay, thanks.
Now you get going. Good luck and come back when you can. Auntie Castella's crates will be waiting here for you.
I've never had a crepe before now. She was so nice to make me one for free. This menu shows all the different kinds she can put together. There's quite a variety. Before I go, I got something from a friend before I left home. I wonder if you'd recognize it?
It's really his. He's been alive all this time. I knew it. I always knew. You old fool. You should have come home. Your family's been so lonely with you gone.
No, sorry to make you cry.
No, I'm just glad to see this old thing again. I've waited 20 years for something like this. I've already accepted his decision, but I can't say the same for some of my kids. My youngest daughter, the one who was out with him when he went missing. She always blamed it on wolves. The poor dear would never believe me if I told her that wolves were his friends. She won't even talk to me knowing I sell my crepes to dogs.
I see.
She moved out as soon as she could, wanted to go back to where she grew up to protect others from big, bad wolves. But I don't like to think that anyone's bad, really. Back then, I didn't want to think about him getting gobbled up by some wolves. So I decided it was either an accident or he hurt his pride somehow and ran away. It's exactly the sort of thing that man would do. He truly is an old fool. I wish he had the confidence to return home and explain himself. Well, that's enough of that. No use dwelling on it. I don't want to keep you any longer than I already have.
I hope he'll come home one day too. If I ever go back there, I'll tell him you all miss him.
Thank you, Trick. I'm glad that I met you. Oh, Mango, you'll come home when you're ready, won't you? Don't keep me waiting another 2 decades.